Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and this is going to be my entry for Monte G's Horror Misers Gold Halloween giveaway. Now, Monte G is a good buddy of mine. He's actually a fellow comrade in the horror hangout. The Horror Miser, on the other hand, terrifies the hell out of me, so I don't want him to haunt me. So I'm going to answer his three simple questions. Question number one is, and this one was tough for me because I actually had to go back and really think about this one. The first horror movie you watched during Halloween. Now, my first legit horror movie was Happy Birthday to Me, but that was during a sleepover. And then Friday the 13th Part 2 was after that. Uh, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was Halloween 2. And we used to have the RCA video discs, and we rented that, and I watched it on Halloween. Question number two is, what was your first costume when you were old enough to go trick-or-treating? Oddly enough, I do remember this. I was Spider-Man. Here's the thing. When I was growing up, I lived in a very kind of country type area, so there wasn't really hardly any trick or treating. There wasn't hardly any kids around where I lived. I had my second cousins two doors down the way, but those were the only trick or treaters we basically got. Anytime I was to go trick or treating, I actually had to go down to where most of my family lived in the city, and that didn't happen all that often. Which is probably why I like Halloween so much now, because I was kind of deprived of it as a child for the most part. Now, I did have costumes. I did, when we had the school parade or whatever the hell it was, you used to be able to wear your costume during that one day of the year. But generally speaking, Halloween was pretty much meh for me, which is why I love it so much now. Question number three. What kind of horror movie would you want to create for Halloween? I've actually thought about this quite a bit. I'm a big fan of anthology films. I love movies like Trick or Treat, The Witching Season, um, movies like that. But I would have to say it would be a straight slasher movie with a guy with a pumpkin for a head. We really don't get that very often in films. And I know it would have to be some kind of CGI involved in order to get like the flaming pumpkin, but I would like to see a killer kind of looking a little bit um, like the Sleepy Hollow guy, but with a flaming pumpkin for his head. I think that would be really cool. Not on horseback or anything like that, but just like a slasher. Unfortunately, the pumpkin being flaming and all that kind of stuff would probably give away his position a lot, but you know, I think that would be a cool movie to watch around Halloween. And those are my answers. Of course, I'm getting in just under the wire here because I know the contest ends on the 30th and he's drawing on the 31st. But good luck to everybody who's participating, and I will put Monty's links in the description box below. And until next time, peace.